Okay, so this is Sean with Suncoast Films. We're live right now. Matter of fact, I'm going to get these out right here. Some things that we can look at. So the LST-325. The reason for this live stream is I don't go live enough, and uh, we're going to talk about the LST-325 for about an hour. See, it's 6:30 right now. I'm drinking the. It's called the cautionary tale. Fat Orange Cat pumpkin ale, right? So we're gonna do that, and the reason why is this book here, the Workhorse of the Waves, the LST 325. I want to talk about the video that I just uploaded. Let's see, what time is it now? It's 6:30. We'll go to about 7:30. Might take a bathroom break or a beer break or whatever. Happy Sunday, everybody. So here we are, right? So the LST-325, as everybody knows, let's get this stuff off the mic here, was over in Normandy, which I think is just amazing. And we did the tour. Corey took us on the 325 right here, and man, let me tell you something. To be on a ship like this that was over at D-Day, the D-Day invasion, is something else, man. And and as you're walking through the ship and you're going down below decks, I was on the Nimitz for a couple of years with air conditioning, right? You go down below the decks, there's no AC. We did the ghost hunt the next night with the Wraith Chasers, these guys, and the Tennessee Wraith Chasers. And what's amazing is there's no AC, right? So if you were wounded or you're down below decks, it's miserable. And the ghost hunt was hot. And, I was trying to carry gear down below decks, and it was just nuts. And to think that this ship was at Normandy on D-Day, and I just uploaded the video to YouTube, and it's something else, man, because no AC. Those guys are workhorses, man. And you've ever been on a ship, and you've been, like I've been on the Nimitz, it's that ship smell, right? It's I'm going to see if the comments, will come in. I don't even know. I'm streaming on StreamYard right now. So we're going to expand this and see if comments come in, because I don't know if the comments come in. And yeah, it was one of those things, and I highly recommend if you go take the tour. It's about an hour, and man, it's something else. I'm going to show some pictures here, and this is a Navy file picture of the LST-325. This is an actual Navy photo, and really, really freaking cool. Then, of course, this book, Workhorse of the Waves, and I just wanted to share my story as you walk around that ship. It if you've ever been in the military, you served on a ship, it's that smell of diesel. It's that smell of I don't know how to describe it. It's the smell of the paint on a ship, and it was something else. And the ghost hunt, guys know I also ghost hunt, Suncoast Paranormal, Suncoast Films, which is what this is. And the second I started running my phone below decks, I picked up a moan, and it was a moan. As I'm turning, you can hear the sound of the moan turning, like, as I'm turning, the sound going with it. And Evansville, Indiana is full of I couldn't do the historic houses. There were so many, I couldn't keep my phone up. I could not. There's so many historic houses, so many. I went to the Evansville, the Willard Library. Wow. And we had thunderstorms every single day there, every single day. And it was, I don't know, man, how to say it. The LST-325 is right off the main boulevard right there. So if you pull into Evansville, you can see it. You can park across the street. Casino parking has a lot of overflow parking. Just there's an abandoned nightclub right there, and you can park there and then go into the gift shop. And I can't remember if it even cost. It's not much, but this LST 325 is the last fully operational LST. So what they do is uh, they take this ship and they go to different places with it. And so they'll do like a little cruise and they'll take it up the river or take it to another town and for a thing, and it's absolutely amazing. And the what's really neat is they can flood the lower chambers of the ship to make it heavy to stop rocking. So when they're offloading all the stuff like at Normandy, it's it's really something else, man. It's just to be on that ship that was at D-Day. It was there. It was at D-Day, and man, I the vibes on that ship is just something else, man. And I'll show you. I'll read a little bit here. Let's see here. Um, there's some pictures here. Um, the So here's right here. Soldiers remove casualties. Right there. So there's the casualties from the LST. Holy crap, man! Look at that. So that just goes to show you, um, you know, why it's so haunted. And the casualties don't mean they're dead, but some of these are dead. You know what I mean? And then I'll show you some more here. Um, this is a post overhaul off Virginia, May of 1964. So, right there. Let me show you all some of this here. This is just really amazing. I wanted to do a live stream just for this, and and here's a thing on the 2003 voyage right here. So it's permanent docking in Evansville, the shipyard. The crew of 27 military veterans. And I think what's amazing is um, the it was pushed through the waterways of the tugboat Mary Hartner and Memphis, Tennessee, and the river trip, the LST. Yeah. So um, the Greek had this. If you go to my YouTube, the Greek had this for 40 years. So it was in the Greek military. The Greek Navy had this ship for 40 years. So uh, around the so the Greek Navy had it for 40 years, right? And then it went back to back to Evansville. And I think what's amazing is the history of the LST. And so here's some stats right here. LST numbers, okay. 41,035 number of wounded men and women brought across the English Channel, LST, from beaches following D-Day. So that's 41,000 brought back. 2,100 total maximum load in tons LST could carry of waste and vehicles. 653 total displacement LST in tons. Displacement when fully loaded. 1,051 LSTs built in America during World War One. That's amazing. That's amazing. If you've ever served on a ship or a Navy ship, it's a lot of a lot of things you have to do. I mean, it's a lot of guns, a lot of stuff. The logistics is just crazy. And this LST that was in frickin' Normandy, man, it's just, if you've ever been on a ship or a Navy ship, I mean, it was crazy. And we did the ghost hunt the next night, and it was, I mean, we caught shadows, man, down below decks. There's no AC, right? And I'll show you another picture, another Navy. That's another Navy picture of it right there. Didn't mean to make it block out there. But yeah, that's and then it's got the shipyard. I'm just going through the book right now, and here's an old picture right here. They need men. Oh, shit, trying to do it here with the camera. So there's a thing right there. The shipyard needs men, and it's crazy, crazy. And so yeah, and it's just there's another thing of the book right there in the LST-325, and so if you go to my YouTube channel and you look at the videos, Corey was the one that did the tour, and you go below decks, and it's man, I'm like, man, can you imagine being out at sea on that thing? It's just crazy. I don't know if anybody, I know no one's really watching the live stream, but I want to see if there's any veterans out there, if there's any Navy veterans or military veterans that have been uh, on the any kind of carrier or submarine or whatever. I volunteered for sub duty when I came out of the out of Navy. When I graduated boot camp, I volunteered for submarines, and they got their quota. Yeah, but this was nuts, man. I mean, just to see it, and I can't wait to go back. I mean, I can't wait to go back to see it, and to thank for the ship that's been in the war, and just mine was blown, man. It's crazy, and we'll talk about the ghost hunt that we did too. So we did some ghost hunting, and I was going to try to add some pictures in here. So let's see if we can add some pictures in here. So yeah, we'll have to do that. I'm using StreamYard right now. So I'm trying to add some stuff in, and but try it again another time. And so I don't know if there's any of you out there that was military or anything like that. Let's see here if we can get some video clips. I'm just trying to see if we can do a video clip here. So yeah, man, it's a fun trip. I'm using StreamYard right now, so I'm trying to figure out how I can add pictures and add things in, and and you can do there's a gong. I don't know. But anyway, if anybody's been on a carrier or on a ship like anything like the LST, leave in the comments, man. I mean, this is really, really neat. The tour was neat. The tour's about an hour, so you can go all over. And Corey was one of them, and I can't remember the other lady's name, but it was a good tour, and I wanted to share this with everybody that either been on a ship or been whatever. You go to Indiana. So the places you want to go is you obviously want to see the LST-325. Bolly's Casino has 2 amazing restaurants in there. You want to go stay at Bolly's. The Wright's Home Museum. So here's a thing about the Wright's Home Museum. So here's a thing, Wright's. The house is just freaking nuts. That's another thing you can see when you get there, and you can do that kind of thing. And I don't know if there's any veterans watching or anything to see there's any veterans, hope you leave a comment or on the stream. I want to see if the comments will show up here on StreamYard, because I'm this is my new thing with StreamYard, talking about the LST-325 Normandy, and really, really amazing tour. It was, man. And like I said, if you go to my YouTube channel, I do some in-depth walking below decks, walking below, just like every carrier has. Every carrier has, it has a post office. It has has a chow hall. It has, things like that. And it was cool. I mean, it was give Corey a shout out, and it was pretty neat. And the ghost hunt the next night was good. So I was walking down the passageway, and I said, "Is anybody?" I saw somebody walking away at the other end of the passageway, and I was like, "Hey, who's there? Over there? Where are you?" And a little voice from behind me says, "Over here." That was pretty cool. So yeah, I did 2.5 years on the Nimitz. Saw some pretty horrible things people ain't supposed to see, some nasty accidents, and that young sailors aren't supposed to see. And it was I'm not sure of the confirmed deaths on the ship, but the fact that it was tied into Normandy, the workhorse of the waves, the fact that it was tied into Normandy, I'll get front camera there. Yeah. So yeah, it was a good tour. Evansville is a really cool town. It's a laid back town. There's a lot to see. There's a lot to do. It's 9 hours from Pensacola, so it's a haul, man. I mean, it's a freaking haul. So I tried to drive to Nashville, stayed at the Bel Air Mansion. That was something else. And yeah, it was really, really neat. But yeah, I rarely go live, that's going to change, since YouTube defunded my channel for inauthentic content, and I'm a filmmaker, right? So I use GoPros. I'm a vlogger. And somehow they thought it was repetitive content or repetitive whatever. I go to cemeteries. I go to haunted places. I went to the interstate fair here in Pensacola and shot all the food and stuff. So I think what happened is my channel got caught up in the AI stuff. I don't use AI slop. I use very little AI. Maybe a thumbnail. This thing right here was ChatGPT for my background right here. And it was, but that it is what it is. So I'm going to try to, that's a big jet taking off. I'm trying to, get to my 4,000 hours. I'm going to be doing more live. I know nobody's watching the live. It's a Sunday. I didn't plan on it, but I'm going to be doing, some demonstrations. I'm going to be doing more live when I go on location to go to places. The reason my channel is called Suncoast Films and not Suncoast Films is because Suncoast Films is a general filming channel where I go all over. We will find the best food. We'll find the old cemeteries. I give veterans shout out, 23-year veteran. We go to all the places. We go to haunted places. We go to historic places. We go to places that want to be put on the map. We go to many places, right? And part of this LST-325 was Evansville. So naturally, I left a couple days early, stayed in Nashville, like I said, at that Bel Air. And then I rolled into Evansville, and that's where I stayed at the Bollies 2 nights, and it was good. Some of them rooms don't have any microwaves, and I think that's just horrible because you eat these epic fish and chips down at the bar, right? And you want to heat them up, and there's no microwave. Usually they have a common area with a microwave, right? So if you want to take the elevator down, there's a microwave at the end of the hall, and I slammed them on that too. I said, it's horrible you guys don't have a microwave. I get it, you know what I mean? It's a casino, so they want you to stay in the casino. That's why there's no windows and no clocks, because time doesn't mean anything, right? So when you're gambling, you're just in another dimension, and so Again, the live of the LST-325. It's on my channel. It's go check out the video, man. Check it out. There's it's about a 16-minute video. We go all over. It's hot today, man. We cut the lawn today, man. It was brutal hot here in Pensacola. But yeah, we had a my Navy hat here. Let's go Navy. Let's go Navy. So put it on back with me. Yeah, but the LST-325, man, it's not what I expected. I mean, you go to a ship and you go on the ship and you get to see the little drawbridge right there. So they call it the Gator. They call it the Gator Navy because it's in the water. It's amphibious. So the picture in the video, right, that he shows us, all the LSTs are lined up on Omaha Beach. Okay, they're all lined up to drop off, supplies, tanks, everything else. And the way it floods the waters in the chambers, it makes it heavy, and then pumps all the water out. For a ship built in the 70s, I don't know when this ship was built. I'm trying to see here. I think it was built Evansville Shipyard. I think the ship was built. Let's see here. The last LST was assigned to European Theater of War. So LST training exercise in January of 1945 in Salacombe, England. So shit, it wasn't in the 70s, it was in the 40s. Yeah, World War II was in the 40s. There's another freaking amazing picture of it right there. Jesus, man. Wow. And I hope to go back. And the next time I go to Indiana, though, I'm going to make a couple 3-hour trips, stay the night, do some filming, take my GoPro 13. I also have the GoPro Mission 1. And I never had no why I bought it. The 13's an absolute freaking beast, man. I don't know why I bought the Mission 1, but something about that 900 frames per second, which is crazy. The Mission 1 is nuts, and the 13 is what I've been using anyway. So the 13 is just amazing beast of a camera. And but if you ever get to Indiana, go take the freaking tour of this LST-325 and the history on it, man. It's just freaking. It was nuts just to walk through that thing and just know this thing was in freaking Normandy. Are you freaking kidding me right now? The thing was in fucking Normandy, man. And my language, sorry. It was it was cool to see it, And I'm gonna go live just for about maybe 10 more minutes. I don't go live very much, so there's not really anybody watching. So, and that's my fault because I don't go live enough. I don't, interact with the fans. You know what I mean? And so, I got 4 of these cards here. 4 of these cards, Navy cards. The next night, though, we went with the Tennessee Ray Chasers, and it was cool seeing Mike and Chris again. It was awesome, man. So, and it was cool. We had a good time. And it was, is it raining? So we're in Pensacola, man. So the weather, we had a nasty thunderstorm last night, though, man. It was crazy. But highly recommend going to see LST-325. This is what I wanted to do the live about. My experiences, what you will experience when you go on the tour. Is it haunted? Yes. There's activity there. There's there's things going on. Nothing malicious, nothing crazy, but you got to think. Okay, so Normandy, right? Omaha Beach. Thousands and thousands were slaughtered. I don't know. I'll have to Google the statistics on Omaha Beach, but. If you watch the movies, I can't remember which movie was about Omaha Beach. Saving Private Ryan. I can't remember it was about Omaha Beach, but as those LSTs were landing, they were getting slaughtered, man. They were getting absolutely beat up. And yeah, man, it was it was crazy. And so, but I'm gonna wrap this up here in about 5 minutes. I was hoping to have some veterans on and talk about their ships, or leave a comment, about how their experience was on it. I saw, like I said, I saw some bad things on the Nimitz. Man, it was something young airmen ain't supposed to see. And bad, it was crazy. But happy Sunday, everybody. I'm gonna wrap this up here in just a few minutes. I see a few people popping in, but they're not, they don't see, 500 people watching. And I'm trying to branch the channel out, trying to, with this whole defund everything going on. I wasn't making much money anyway, it doesn't matter, but the way YouTube kind of, I kind of got caught in the mix, man. I'm a filming guy. I'm not a, anyway, either here or there. Rumble, right? Go to Rumble. I've already got an account set up, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, if you get to Evansville, here's the places you need to go. You need to go to Evansville, right? You need to go to the Wrights Museum. You got to see that house. They charge $10, and I told them that is criminal to be charging $10. You gotta charge a little more than that. The house is just freaking mind blowing. How they make stuff without power tools. And you need to go see the three. Obviously, you need to go see the 325. You need to go see that. Go to Bali's, get you an amazing lunch. If you go to where the cafe is in there, that's a sandwich shop, best Reuben I've ever had. And the sports bar has these fish and chips. It'll knock your socks off. And go see the historic houses. Go to the Metro Cafe. They have it's like a food trucks inside of a, well, not food trucks though, but restaurants inside of the thing. And go see the historic houses. Just drive downtown, look at the historic houses, and go by the Willard Library, and just go walk around the library, man. The people are cool in there. They're great. It's spooky. Lorraine Warren had an episode down there in the children's part of it. It's pretty crazy. So the Suncoast Films is right here out of Pensacola. The sister channel is Gulf Coast Life, which is also is strictly around Pensacola. Gulf Coast plants, things like that, life. And but to all you veterans out there, man, I salute you. And to think these guys, again, had no air conditioning, just freaking brutal. Below decks, man, below decks, right? No air, man, no air conditioning. I cut the lawn today, man. It was absolutely freaking brutal. It was just punishing. Heat's punishing, but fall's coming, cold weather's coming. But I want to give a shout out to veterans and a shout out to everybody. Those who did pop in, thank you. I'll be doing more. I'm going to be doing more demos. I'm going to run a live camera when I do some ghost hunting. And like I said, Suncoast Films, it's everything, man. We run cameras, vlog. We go to restaurants. We go to cemeteries. We go bringing you some of these places you'll never get to see. I have a lot of subscribers overseas, right? They're never going to see these places. So I try to bring it to them. And when I get into these houses that have never been investigated, they've never, never had any, these people overseas are never going to get to see these places. The Pensacola Lighthouse, right? We did a ghost hunt there, and it was everything that I expected. Whistles, knocks, devices going off, and so you'll see. I have a blacked out, modded out Yaris. You're going to see it on locations. You're going to see it out in places. And we're gonna be going around, and I'll be doing more live. I know nobody's watching, but that's my fault because I don't do this enough live for my subscribers. You know what I mean? And again, shout out to the veterans. Thank you for your service. I want to thank Corey over at the LST-325 for one awesome tour. That guy is, if you get him as your tour guide, try to get Corey. I mean, they're all great, you know, they're all good. Corey, man, he puts his heart in it, and it's cool, man. Evansville's cool. Everything is amazing, and we will see you on the next live. Hang out, and we're gonna do more. We're doing more filming, more vlogging, more ghost hunting, and this place was nuts, man. You know, Normandy, right? That's just something else, you know. But shout out to all the veterans, man. Shout out to, you know, 23-year Navy vet. And we're going to be going to a lot of places, and I'll be doing more lives. I don't do it enough. I mean, with my subscribers, man, you know, it's like my family, and it's like I'm going to start doing more for my subscribers. And but if you ever get to Evansville, man, go check out the 25, man. If you're a ghost hunter, go check it out. If you're not a ghost hunter, go check it out. That's pretty freaking awesome, man. And you guys know I love lions, right? So I'm a lion guy. I'm a lion guy, man. Got lions everywhere, man. So, but and I got little devil, little Halloween things. So, all right, everybody, take care. We'll see you on the next live, man. Happy Sunday, and cheers.